It is dumping out. What's up, Chad Otterstrom, Academy Snowboards. Welcome back to another Monday Snowboard Show, where I talk anything and everything snowboarding, mostly pertaining to Academy Snowboards. Of course, I just got done ripping powder all day long. I hit a kicker into snow about this deep, and that's why I'm drying all my stuff off here on the couch. I landed a fakie 9 today. Pretty proud of myself. First time in probably over 10 years, which feels pretty good. Anyways, over the last couple months, I did board reviews on all of our boards, the Propaganda, Camber, Hybrid 2.0, Graduate Series, and Master Series. And I kind of wanted to go back over all of our snowboards and let you know what I like about each and every one of them. There's a big term in snowboarding over the last 10 years, Quiver killer, this and that. It's just overused in my opinion. All of our snowboards do everything, but they also have a specific purpose. So I just kind of want to let you know what I like about all of our snowboards, because I ride every single snowboard in our line. The first board is the Propaganda. This is an awesome, super fun jib board. You can find Ethan Frost, Zach Rawls. Those guys are both amazing skateboarders. You'll see them ripping this board. I ride the 149. What I like about this snowboard is I can clearly ollie over picnic tables. If you watch my Instagram, the other day I did a switch ollie over an entire picnic table, which I impressed myself. It's pretty insane. What I also like about this board, the 149, is when I get into the park and I get on a rail or a box, it's super fun and easy to nose press and tail press. And, you know, it has a flat profile, so super good for rails, you know, super good for boxes, just super fun, easy board to ride. What I also like about this board is it's an amazing carving board. Every once in a while I get on the 154 mid-wide, and I have a size 9 foot, so it's actually designed for someone with maybe a size 10 foot. But either way, on this regular board as well, with that flat profile and the VarioGrip side cut, a VarioGrip side cut is multiple side cuts along one side cut, so you never lose an edge. So this board is always kind of gripping to the ground, which is awesome for carving. So great carving jibbing board. Super fun, easy board to ride. This is one of the easiest boards in our lineup to ride due to that flat camber profile. Yeah, the Propaganda, the first board in our lineup. I didn't scrape this yet, so the base doesn't look as shiny as normal, so sorry about that. Next board in our lineup, I'm going to try to do this without making these fall. Next board in our lineup is the Propaganda. What I like about this board is the micro camber between the tip and tail. The base is a little dirty because I've been hitting rails and picnic tables with it, but believe me, it still goes. All of our boards feature sintered bases, which is a porous base which holds wax, which means they're going to go faster the more you wax them and the stronger they're going to be. But anyways, what I like about this board is that micro camber between the tip and tail. This is essentially the same board as the Propaganda, except for different sizes and that micro camber. We priced them the same because of that. But what I like about that is it gives you a little bit more control on takeoff and landing. I like to ride half pipe. I like to ride bigger jumps. Bigger for me is like a 50-foot park jump. Going any bigger than that, you know, you're an elite athlete. So I like to keep it at 50 to 60 feet on the park jumps, and I like riding half pipe as well. So this board's going to hold a really, really good edge in the half pipe. Good control on takeoffs and landings. It's also a great jib board as well. It's and like I said, one of our riders, Tegan, has been winning freeride world tours on this. So it's also an amazing freeride board out of nowhere. I can go free on this thing. It comes in a 155. I can rip anything on the mount with it. But what I really love about this board is it rides half pipe well, it rides park jumps well. The Academy Propaganda. Sorry about the dirty base. I've actually been riding them, so you know that's what I do. And the next board in our lineup, sorry if you didn't hear me because I'm talking at the wall, but the next board in our lineup is the Hybrid 2.0. This is a super fun, easy ride board. What I like about this board is it's, like I said, it's an easy ride board. If I'm just gonna go ride mellow powder, I live in Colorado, and a lot of the powder we have is really blue-green run powder. So this has early rise nose and tail, hence the Hybrid. Early rise nose and tail right out of the inserts with rocker on that nose and tail, so you get a little bit of traction, but micro camber between the feet. So when you hit slush, when you hit powder, you're going to get that rocker camber feel, but you're going to have that control between your feet. And what I like about that is when I go to spin off a jump or, you know, want to have control on the takeoff, I'm able to get that. But where with a rocker, you kind of have that banana, so you kind of overdo it Where with this board, you're going to have micro camber between the feet. So you're going to have that in-the-box camber feel with that rocker camber nose and tail float on selection powder, which is really, really awesome and fun. So like I said, on mellow powder days, I'm taking this thing out. Be careful. And that one does have a fresh wax on it, so it should be super shiny on the base. And the next one, hence the blue with the Otterstrom sticker. This is the board I designed 7 years ago. This is the Academy Graduate Series. This is a strict, hard-charging camber freeride freestyle snowboard. I like to compare this board to a ultra precision golf club. You know, your ultra precision golf club's not going to have a big head. It's not going to have a super flexy shaft, but it's going to have a smaller head and a stiffer shaft. And when you don't hit that ball right, your ball's going to go flying into the sand trap. It's going to hit trees. It's not going to go straight. But when you do hit that sweet spot, your ball's going to go an extra 20 yards. It's going to go exactly where you want it to be. You're going to be able to spin that ball and bring it backwards. I like to compare this board to that type of a golf club. This is a highly precision golf club, highly precision snowboard. We make this at the Never Summer Factory in Denver. We make all of our boards at the Never Summer Factory in Denver. They make the most high quality, precision, durable snowboards in the world. You heard it here all the time. Sorry, I mumbled a little bit there. This base isn't shiny as well. I still got to scrape the wax. I waxed all these boards. I waxed them a lot. But yeah, anyways, this is a hard charging snowboard. This board is not going to fold on you. If you get onto a line and you have to point it and ride out, this is the board you're going to want. You know, that happens a lot in snowboarding. Everybody wants these, you know, foo-foo powder boards, which are great, but when you actually get snowboarding, it's like driving a pontoon boat 90 miles an hour, which is not that fun. You want to be able to charge out of that line with control and charge into that line with control, and that's what the Academy Graduate Series is. I love this snowboard. And last but not least, the Master Series by Chris Roach. This is an awesome snowboard designed by the legend himself, the Tahoe legend, Chris Roach. What I like about this board is it's an all-around resort ripper. You can bring this to any resort in the world, say you don't know what the conditions are going to be, and you're going to have an awesome time. And even if you do know what the conditions are going to be, you're going to have an awesome time. It's a great snowboard. It's got a little bit more early rise nose and tail with micro camber between the feet. It doesn't have early rise nose and tail out of the inserts. It's a little bit more up here. Chris also put carbon X's in here so you can butter, and you're going to have a little bit more stability on that nose and tail with landings. But yeah, like the main thing I like about this board is I can go ride any resort in the world, and if I bring this snowboard, I know I'm not going to have issues on the hill. From the steep and deep powder to the flat mellow powder to the groomers to the chunder on the way out of everything that you got to ride. This is your ultimate feel-good freeride snowboard, designed by Chris Roach, Academy Master Series. So that board I have to scrape as well. So you know I take care of my snowboards these days. I sharpen all my edges, detune them perfectly, scrape the boards, you know, I buff them out. I'm a big fan of not going slow. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Monday Snowboard Show. AcademySnowboards.com, at Academy Snowboard Co. on Instagram. We have a YouTube channel which I'll post this stuff up onto. Follow us. We make the best snowboards in the world. We're a rider-owned and operated snowboard brand. We're one of the last around doing it. We do it because we love it. So if you want to support snowboarding, support us, because we're the ones behind the curtains. We will see you in the next episode of the Monday Snowboard Show. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Noah Selaznick, Terry Hawkinson, all influenced me growing up, and I still try to snowboard like them. So, adios. See you in the next one.